As a dietitian, I see so many different nutrition trends, and it can get overwhelming because it seems like one comes out every single week. And for the average person, that can be really overwhelming, and it can be confusing as to know which ones you should try and which ones you should probably never try, and I mean never. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 nutrition trends that I would not follow. The first nutrition trend that I wouldn't follow is a lemon detox. Now, don't get me wrong, lemons are nutritious, they're delicious, and I really love them personally, but they're not going to detox your body. Now, there's a lot of controversy around this topic, but I want you to sit down and just think about this for a second. You take a glass of water, you cut up a lemon in half, and you squeeze the juice in. And that tiny little amount of juice is now somehow expected to magically cleanse your body, clean out your organs, and detox your entire body. While lemons are great, they're not magic. The great thing about our bodies is that we actually have organs to detox our bodies for us. You have your liver, you have your kidneys, you have your gut, you have your lungs, you have your skin. There are so many organs in the body that are designed to process any toxins and eliminate them. And unless you have some rare underlying medical condition, your body works just fine eliminating any toxins on its own. Now, absolutely, a nutritious diet can help support these organs, but drinking lemon water is not going to somehow rev this up. Now, while a lot of people drink lemon water saying that it's going to detox your body, I think a lot of them actually mean that it's somehow going to help promote weight loss. Unfortunately, it probably won't lead to much weight loss either, but it might help a little bit, and here's why. Drinking lemon water, especially prior to a meal, just like any beverage, is going to fill up your stomach a little bit, so maybe you won't eat as much at that meal. Lemon water is also very low in calories, so if you're having lemon water instead of soda or pop or a really sugary beverage, then that is a great option. And I absolutely recommend lemon water as an alternative to really sugary drinks, absolutely. But there's nothing in lemon water that's going to magically rev up your metabolism and lead to any meaningful fat loss or weight loss. The one thing I did want to mention too is that a lot of people don't realize that lemon water and really highly acidic beverages can actually wear down on your tooth enamel. So just be mindful to not have too much because you want to protect your teeth. The second nutrition trend I wouldn't follow is drinking 3 liters of water a day. Now, before anyone says anything, water is absolutely vital to our health. I recommend it as the #1 beverage that you drink, and it is so important for us. And you should make this your main beverage. But to say everybody needs 3 liters of water a day isn't accurate. First, we're all different sizes, so to expect everyone to need the same amount of water doesn't make sense. Second, we all have different lifestyles and engage in different levels of activity, so we're going to have different needs. Third, a lot of us get our hydration through different food and beverages. So for example, drinking tea, drinking coffee, having soups. Some fruits are also very high in water, so these do count towards our fluid intake in a day. And now, before anyone says that drinking coffee acts like a diuretic, it only acts as a diuretic if you don't drink coffee regularly. So if you have it every single day, your body no longer treats it as a diuretic, and it actually can count towards your fluid goals. When it comes to the amount of water we need in a day, this can range from 2.2 liters to well over 4 liters a day because everyone's needs are different, and they're based on so many different things. They're based on your size, age, your sex. They're based on your physical activity levels. They're based on whether or not you're taking certain medications. Also, if you have any medical conditions such as heart disease or kidney disease, that's going to affect your fluid needs as well. Also, where you live makes a difference. So do you live in a hot climate or do you live in a cold climate? Do you live in a dry climate or a humid climate? These things will also influence how much water you need in a day. Now, if you're not sure if you're getting enough water, there are a few things you can do to help you figure it out. First, pay attention to your thirst levels. I think a lot of people pay attention to their hunger, but they don't necessarily pay as much attention to whether or not they're thirsty. So that would be the first thing. You can also check your urine color. It should be a pale yellow color. If it's very dark, then that's a sign that you probably need to increase your water intake. If it's very clear, that actually means that you're probably getting well over the amount of water you actually need. The other thing is to pay attention to how much you're sweating. If you're sweating a lot, you need to replace those fluids and need to make sure that you're drinking enough water. And sometimes that means also making sure you're replacing your electrolytes as well. So sodium, potassium, magnesium, etc. Also, are you feeling really lightheaded, really tired? You feel really hungry, but you ate not too long ago? Those are also signs that maybe you're thirsty and should have some water. But trying to drink endless amounts of water because it's trendy on social media, first of all, it's probably going to actually make you hate drinking water over time, and it starts to feel like a chore rather than something you're doing for your health. So it's really better to go off what you actually think you need and based on how your body is responding to it. If you do like numbers and you want a general idea of how much water you need, a very general rule of thumb is you need about 30 milliliters of water for every kilogram body weight that you have. However, this formula is not perfect though, and you should still also base it on the needs that we talked about. The third nutrition nutrition trend I wouldn't follow is what I eat in a day videos. Now, what I eat in a day videos are super popular on social media and a lot of people love watching them. And the reason why I think a lot of people enjoy them is because people use them as a way to inspire them and give them ideas about potential healthy snacks and meals that they could personally make. So if you're using them for inspiration, that's one thing, but they shouldn't be followed exactly. The first issue is that a lot of what I eat in a day videos show a really low number of calories, and for most people it probably isn't enough calories and nutrients that they actually need. So if you're trying to follow someone else's eating style, you may be missing out on calories and nutrients that your body actually needs. Second, the foods that they eat may not be appropriate for you culturally, financially, or personally. And changing your eating style to mirror somebody else's ignores your unique preferences and your unique needs. And you're more likely to stick to a diet that you feel personally connected to. So make sure that you're eating foods that mean something to you and that you actually enjoy. The third issue is that a lot of these videos showcase meals that are either really expensive, they take a long time to prepare, or they're designed in a really aesthetic way that just isn't realistic for most people on an everyday basis. I don't know about you, but I don't have this really fancy kitchen. I don't have all these fancy tools, and I don't have all the time in the day to make 3 gorgeous meals to post on social media. So you need to remember that a lot of the time they aren't realistic for everyday life, and that's okay. Instead of following what I eat in a day videos to a T, I would actually recommend that if you still want to watch them, just use them as inspiration and to help you formulate different ideas on how you can make your diet healthier. But always remember to adapt that to your needs, your preferences, and your budget. The fourth nutrition trend that I wouldn't follow is taking a greens powder or supplement because they're popular. I do a lot of greens powder reviews, especially on TikTok, and for the most part, they're not necessary for most people, and I say that all the time. That said, I do know a lot of people do want to try greens powders or different supplements because they're popular and maybe they think they'll work for them. A lot of the time, people also try to take these supplements because they think it'll be a stepping stone to a healthier lifestyle. So if you're debating on whether or not you should take a greens powder or a supplement because someone on social media has been promoting it, or you know somebody who takes it, or they're just really trendy and you're curious if you should try it, I want you to ask yourself a few questions. So ask yourself, do I think I actually need them? Why do I think I need them? Do I think I need them because other people are taking them, or have I actually identified different nutrient needs that I think I'm missing out on? Is the product making a lot of claims that seem really enticing? They say they're going to help you lose weight really fast, they're going to help with bloating, they're using a lot of buzzwords. Usually these words are used as a marketing tool and not necessarily founded in actual research and science. And if the only reason you're taking a supplement or you want to take a supplement is because it's popular, probably actually don't need it and you don't need to waste your money. That being said, I'm all about everyone trying what's best for them and exploring different things. So if you want to give something a try and your health provider has also said it's okay, then power to you. I think that we all need to be a little bit more understanding of people's desires to experiment with different foods and different supplements. I think we're all unique and we have unique bodies and different circumstances, so we're going to need different things, and that's okay. But I want to make sure that you're taking that supplement because you actually think you need it, not because somebody else has told you to or because it's been advertised on social media. So those are the 4 nutrition trends I would not follow as a dietitian. Were there any that you have tried before, you found benefit from, you didn't like? I'd love to know in the comments. And if you want me to do more videos on this, let me know in the comments other nutrition trends that you want me to review. And I'll see you in the next video.